Hello everyone, and welcome to our continued Let's Play of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Versus the Red Scarf.
Yes. Actually sounds like a decently awesome, thief name or something. Red Scarf. Maybe that's...
Red Scarf Thief.
Yeah.
He's very good because he is completely obvious when he walks in with his bright red scarf.
That's a fair point. I guess that is...
I guess you could say he wears a red... You could be like, well, he wears a red scarf because he's so good that no one detects him even when he's wearing a red scarf. But then I would be like, well, everyone knows he's wearing a red scarf, so someone must have seen him.
Yeah.
If you know what he's wearing, then he can't be that good a thief.
That's a fair point, but every thief has their calling card. Sly Cooper places these weird little cardboard cutouts of his face. Not exactly his face, they're just a raccoon face.
Okay, because if it was his face, I'm like, well, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, I know.
Call me right here for the... It's kind of like that one game we played. I forgot what it was named now. Gunpoint.
Gunpoint. Actual crime scene. Yeah, gunpoint. He does...
Guy, where's like, how did you know who I am? It says on your messenger.
Yeah, I know. I love that. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. We're back, and I made the game even less loud because, for some reason, everything sounds super loud to me right now.
I guess that's what sickness does, question mark. When I arrived, I found Mr. Marshall's body impaired on that suit of armor sword.
Wasn't it a spear, though?
Maybe she's colorblind. Don't judge her.
I'm colorblind, so I thought that was a sword.
It did make sense in this logic.
Yeah.
In the logic of this game there. Emma and Doug were lying unconsciously on the floor nearby. When I saw what had happened, I thought she did it. That's why I erased all the evidence that linked her to the murder. Like, why exactly do you think she did it?
Yeah, why?
The way that she wanted that.
Yeah, I know.
I walked in, I found 10 dead babies. I saw my little sister did it.
But my little sister did it because she was just unconscious there.
I had Chief Gaunt help me remove the body from the sword and carry it. But if it's all really was a fabrication, Emma might be innocent.
Unbelievable! The body was impaled on the armor's sword?
Believable, considering it wasn't a sword.
Yeah, I know.
You were the only one who saw that. If only you had proof. Actually, I do have proof. Okay. I gave it to Mr. Wright just this morning.
What? To me?
It's a picture I took of the crime scene as I encountered it. I thought it might be needed.
But I don't remember receiving a picture like that.
Lana must have known. See, Mr. Wright, she really does have faith in you.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Please present this picture. I don't remember receiving any pictures from Lana.
Lana said she gave it to you this morning, Wright.
I seem to remember getting something from her then.
Let's check that evidence again.
Okay.
There must be a picture in there somewhere. It's the Blue Badger. It's the evidence law.
Yeah.
It's the front of the evidence law. Or at the back of it.
Oops. Whoosh, zoom in.
It's totally that.
Yes, what is this? Oh. Well, there it is. Bam. Hey, there's a picture here.
Hey guys, I found the picture, don't worry.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my. That's a totally changed voice. I'm now like a 50-year-old guy. This is the actual crime scene.
I didn't know you sounded like a 50-year-old guy, Sapir.
I don't know, when I shot, I don't know, I felt like I sounded like it in that moment.
Yeah, I understand.
No other detective saw the crime scene like this. That's because I contracted criminal affairs. only after I rearranged the scene.
Oh, this picture inserted in the court record. Oh, oh, really? You didn't like contact them and like get over here while they were looking at stuff. You like rearranged everything.
Well, in the logic of this game, it would work too.
Maybe so, yeah. They'd be like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm just cleaning up a little." They're like, "Oh, okay then." We carry on.
Gasp, Mr. White. That piece cut out of from the vest. It could be the
cloth we found inside Chief Gaunt's safe. Finally, that comes into relevancy. What's this?
a flashback. That's what it is.
What is a flashback except a miserable pile of recollected memories?
And a handprint. It's a handprint.
Exactly.
That glass, it had fingerprints on it. Whoever fingerprints those are must be the real murderer.
What? But those fingerprints, they're yours, Emma.
Don't say that. She can read your thoughts. Why are your lips turning purple, Mr. White?
Wow, turning purple? That doesn't sound very healthy.
Anyway, let's get on with the cross-examination. Let's totally forget about this damn picture. So long as you tell the truth, we should be able to flush out the real murderer.
Very well. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
But no squares, only crosses.
Yep. No circles either. We're not playing any tic-tac. Oh. Okay.
You fucking left! Get the fuck out of here! Come now, Archie. I'm a teleporting zombie fisherman. This is the poorest excuse for a try I've ever seen. You're not even supposed to be here.
Yeah, I know, seriously. Chief Gaunt.
What now? What now you want to make me out as the bad guy too? That was perfect reading, brilliant.
It's fine.
But read again. If so, I'd like to put in a word or two in my defense. Objection! I'm afraid it's too late for that. Our arbitrary laws forbid you to. You made them, so you should know. What? You already signed testimony. That means you forfeited all your rights to making a statement of any sort.
This must be the risk the judge was talking. I thought we already figured that out.
Told you that, bro.
Exactly. The judge was talking about.
Phoenix, not the guy who walked away for a week after doing the last part. Just sit down, sit back and relax. And enjoy the sound of the nose tightening around your neck. Yes, it's not that.
Huh?
You can go ahead.
That's pretty freaking great. It was so badass. Enjoy the sound of the noose tightening around your own neck. Love that line.
Pronounce it the way that you're supposed to pronounce it. I pronounced it nose.
I think it's noose, but I can understand pronouncing it that way. Noose is weird.
Yeah, I think news is correct. I'm just saying I didn't know how to pronounce it, so I said nose.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a weird pronunciation. It's like, Edward, what the fuck are you saying?
Edgeworth, have you been hanging around that vampire guy for too long, Von Karma?
Probably. You might turn into like one of those bad puppies.
Wow.
Ah, so what? You think I'm worried?
Well, considering what you just did,
Maybe.
probably so.
Nah, he just does that whenever he doesn't get his medication. Sorry to disappoint you. But I don't need to make any statements. That's why I'm here. Because I don't need to make any statements.
Yep.
What do you mean?
I'm sure that's exactly what I see.
The evidence will do all the talking for me. Even if I can't testify, I can still present evidence.
Yes, that's true. Wait, you mean You still have some conclusive evidence?
No, I don't. But someone does.
Someone?
So then, what's your excuse, Vito? Why have you been keeping quiet about it? You do have something to show us, right? Something that proves we knocked over near Marshall, causing his death. Conclusive evidence that leaves no room for doubt.
Is this... Sorry.
The judge died.
And the judge was never heard from again.
You know, I kind of wonder why the logic of this case is a testimony guy allowed to pull out a gun and shoot the judge and just be like, case is over.
It's a good question.
The offense attorneys are allowed to do that.
Probably. Is this true, Mr. Wright?
Like, everyone is allowed to lie, can't you just like be like, no?
Yeah, I know. If I show that piece of evidence now, Emma is sure to be made out as the murderer. Mr. Wright, if you have any more evidence, present it now, and if you try to conceal anything, you will be the one appearing before the Board of Inquiries.
I kind of want to appear in front of the inquiries.
I'd better think this through carefully. I can't afford to make the wrong decision. Should I present that piece of evidence? One that shows who really killed Prosecutor Marshall?
Yes.
Yes?
Do it!
Okay.
You are the element of like...
Sure you don't want to... Sure you don't want to save yet? Save
I
first?
know, you can save, but
Yeah,
you can
let's
also
do
just
that.
do it like a mad.
That's what she said. But I'll save. It kind of sucked to have to go through the dialogue again, I guess.
Show the evidence.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor. I do have further evidence.
Alright! The time finally comes to show it to them. I just want to see Emma quiet, that's all. Those prints have got to be the chiefs. Like how she doesn't figure this out. Like, he totally didn't tell me what the prints are, but I'm sure they are of the chief. That's why he didn't tell me.
Yeah. Now then, let's see this conclusive evidence. The evidence that shows who actually murdered Prosecutor Marshall. Let's see. Right here, the statue did it. Bam.
The statue's the killer.
Ah, exactly. Like that. Oh, wait. No, I can't show them that yet.
Why not? You know which item to show.
What was I... Whoops.
Mr. White. If you're not sure, then think it through again. How can you use that evidence to your advantage?
What do I do now? Better think this through carefully. Can't afford to make the wrong decision. Okay, so apparently if you show the wrong one, they're like, don't be stupid, Phoenix. Okay, let's do it. I don't know why I presented the book. That was stupid. I was just spacing. Take that! That's a piece of leather clothing. Yes, it most likely was cut from the victim's vest near his chest.
What's this? There's a big handprint on it. Surely it must have been left unclosed by whoever shoved the victim into the sword.
Yeah, I don't think this is what we're supposed to do, but maybe it is. What? Whose fingerprints are on this?
I'm sure Vito has checked, haven't you?
But we might have to. I mean, I don't know. Well, whose are they? Really, they're Miss Skies, Miss Emma Skies.
What? They're mine? So I really did do it. See, I told you it was conclusive.
Objection! But this was found in your safe. That means it's possible you forged it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember any claws in my safe. Do you really expect me to believe that? Wait, no.
Objection!
Objection! Someone.
But
Give it up, Mr. White. It's over. I don't know why I just turned sides, but yes, fuck you, Mr. White. You should have presented that.
I blame Sapere. He told me to do
By
it.
presenting that evidence, you tied Emma Sky to Neil Marsh's death.
No. It appears we have our killer. No. No. Everything hinged on that point. In the end, Lana was found guilty.
Yes!
And that's why Sapere shouldn't be a lawyer.
What? I wanna be a lawyer. Maybe the best lawyer. Like, hey, I know I'm defending you, but I wanna see you cry.
Yeah, I don't know why Edgeworth decided to, you know, be like, shut the fuck up, Phoenix.
Fucked me over, bitch. But the thing is, you were able to show other evidence.
I still think we're not supposed to show any evidence, but we can.
Actually, what I think is you're supposed to show an evidence that is like you divert the attack pretty much by showing him some other evidence that works.
Huh.
Because, I mean, otherwise you're just dying, and then you can't use that at all in that PVN.
Maybe. Let's see. Who really killed the prosecutor marshal? It was the Blue Badger!
Totally. Okay, wait, this is about Prosecutor Marshall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the picture. Okay, why is it to a wall? That makes no sense to me. Or is that a window?
That's a window.
That's the least see-through window ever.
Yeah, I know, seriously. I thought it was a wall at first, too, and then I looked close. I'm like, no, that's definitely the window. But yeah, for whatever reason, this picture, that window is, like, freaking solid.
Anyway, I guess it's not that.
Neil's autopsy report. Died blood loss.
What is the thing on the far right?
Alright. Now, this thing?
Yes. Okay, that's pointless. I don't know. Do whatever you want to do.
Okay. Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time.
What? You lie.
Chief Gaunt?
You opened my safe. I know you took what was inside.
So
You
yeah,
just kind of did the dumb thing.
yeah, he did. So we're supposed to deny it.
The conclusive evidence.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. White, why don't you show them? We found it together. Oh, I see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? You know whose fingerprints are on it. That's why you won't present it. What are you talking about, Chief Gaunt? Can't you figure it out? Take a look at this picture. See the victim's vest? Notice anything odd about the chest area?
Looks like part of it's been cut for some reason.
You mean you had this in your safe?
What? That means you, the chief of police, concealing evidence? This is going to be the biggest scandal in the history of the police department.
Impressive. To be honest, I didn't think you had the gall right to. Well, I can't just let you pin me as a murderer. I tell you what really happened.
What? You mean you admit to it? Wait, can he even tell what really happened? Doesn't he, like, not have the right to testify?
So I don't know, I guess people are like forgetful.
Yeah, I know, seriously, because I think right now the judge should be like, Chief God, shut up and sit in the corner, you bitch. Well...
That'd be quite a thing. I was the first person to arrive at the crime scene that day. It then occurred to me that I could use the situation to control Lana. So you really were manipulating her. I knew Lana. If I made it look like the blame lay with her sister, that when she saw the scene, she would ask me for my aid. So you assisted Miss Sky. I told her to arrange all the evidence. I had her plant a knife tip in the victim's body and move the body across the room. And I ended up using that evidence to get Joe Dark convicted. When we rearranged the crime scene, I hid 2 pieces of evidence. I did this before Lana arrived at the scene.
2 pieces of evidence? You mean those items in your safe? But why?
For insurance, of course.
Insurance?
I was sure my plan would work, but it's always best to be prepared for the worst. I wasn't about to let anyone blame me for a murder that girl committed.
You mean you were calculating that far ahead while forging the evidence?
What do you take me for? A fool? I didn't make police chief by dumb luck. See the star fragment? I hid the most legible part of Emma's name.
You actually only had... I wouldn't say it's the most legible, but okay. Oh wait, no, huh?
Maybe he's not... Maybe he can't read.
Maybe not.
I didn't expect Lana to go and wipe the blood off all the pieces. Objection. But if you fabricated all the evidence, what's to say you didn't fabricate this message on the jar too? Ho, 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 it's Christmas time. Some people just don't know when to quit, do they? Yeah, like you. I mean, you keep shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
That's why I kept one more item for insurance. You mean that piece of cloth? Wait, we haven't shown a piece of cloth.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
You just broke law of physics.
You broke, yeah, exactly. How did you magic that, Mr. Edgeworth?
Come on, Vito. Cough it up already. I know you have it. What are you waiting for, Mr. White?
So you admit to it then, Chief Gaunt, that you were hiding the cloth you cut off from the victim's vest in your safe.
Yes, I admit it. I didn't have to do that being I didn't want to have to do that being sheep and all. But it's a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say for yourself? Just a moment ago you said you didn't have any evidence that you could present.
Foolish move, Vito. You should have shown it then before it was too late.
It's been a long battle. But the moment of truth has finally arrived. As long as I don't mess up here, victory is mine. Okay, so I'm given the choice again.
But this time, save and don't show the evidence.
Okay. Okay.
You've nothing to show. Fuck you.
No, it's too late to show the evidence now. Besides, even if I did, just expose that poor girl's fingerprints.
White, think hard over the circumstances.
The circumstances?
Talking about then and now. There's one major difference between the two. Weren't you waiting for that difference?
So? Edgeworth figured out my plan, which it was damaged.
I guess it wasn't my plan because I didn't follow it.
Yeah.
Mr. White, this is your only chance.
Your Honor, I do have evidence to present now.
But why didn't he do that last time?
I don't know. Alright then. Let's see this conclusive evidence. The evidence that shows who actually murdered Prosecutor Marshall.
You have just to show the crap, I guess.
I suppose.
The difference is that now he can't say that he didn't make it up because he, like, before he could just say he didn't have it in his safe, but now he already said it was in his safe.
Right. It's a fair point.
That's what changed.
Yeah. Take that! Let me verify this once more. Yeah, I thought Edgeworth was talking farther back, but yeah, you're right. So now even if we show this, he could, yeah, he's
He
like,
probably made it up. You can say that, and then
Yeah.
he's fucked.
on the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest.
Oh yes, at least you finally brought it into the oven.
There's a handprint on this piece of cloth.
Your Honor, the prosecution requests that it be immediately sent to the lab for analysis. Why do you need a lab? I can do this like on the spot.
Yeah, I know.
This handprint on the leather. There must have been a strong impact for it to be left so clearly.
You mean...
It could not have been forged. It must be authentic, conclusive evidence. Edge, was he fucking with us now? How can he not be forged? Fuck you. I could cut off your arm and like stick it on something.
Yeah, I mean seriously, even assuming that's attached to her arm, she was unconscious. He could have like went over and like slammed her arm against a piece of cloth.
Yeah, that's what I assume he did.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho. You're as slow on uptake as ever, was he? What? Think about it. Why to had all this time to present this evidence? Yet he was reluctant to do so. Why would that be? You mean you already know? You know whose fingerprints are on that? Mr. White, do you really know?
Whoever the fingerprints belong to must be the real murderer. Whose fingerprints are they?
Jenkins.
Very well, I'll tell you. It should be okay now. Everything's proceeding as predicted.
Everything proceeded as planned, but I kinda planned not to do that. Whatever.
I'm... So... We
Actually, safe and do... try not safe. See what happens if you say the wrong guy. You have enough lives.
Yeah.
Say God.
Yeah, take that! No, it's no use lying here. They'll discover the truth the second they analyze this. So if, like, since no one's catching us, like, what is his thinking for a second being like, no? Why does that take damage?
What's the matter, White? Hurry up and tell us. I don't know, because it felt like making you take damage.
Yeah.
I like how he could have Gertied for that. It's like, you took a second to think. Gertie!
Yeah, I know. Yep, very well, I'll tell you, it should be okay now. I got an epic zoom in. Take that!
Epic zoom.
Emma, Sky!
What? They are mine?
I'm sorry, Emma.
But why? Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. So,
Didn't really feel like it.
yeah.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'm just so merry and jolly. You're really something, Whiter. You knew this girl did it all along. And you still tried to pin the murder on me.
So it's true. Tragic, but true.
Tragic, but fun.
This girl really did shove Prosecutor Marshall to his death.
Hold it. Damn it, I'm not a guy. How could you? You monster!
Miss Sky.
You knew his fingerprints those were all along, yet you acted like she really didn't.
Miss Sky, it's not over yet.
I still have life points. What?
I said this trial isn't over yet.
I think you said it isn't over yet. Ha, but I'm afraid it is over, boy. Not only this trial, but your career too.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say that your life too, and I was like, what is this, Yu-Gi-Oh?
But yeah, this is like Yu-Gi-Oh.
It is a lot like Yu-Gi-Oh in the courtroom, actually, yeah. Man, that should be the next thing. Card games with lawyers.
God games in the courtroom.
They
had that already.
That was in the original show too. Yeah, it's true. I forgot about that with the Judge Man.
Yes, it was actually a terrible card, but whatever.
Yeah.
You purposely concealed this conclusive evidence. Wait, that ends my career? What about you? You made up evidence.
Yeah, I know. Seriously,
You made up evidence. And you, like, framed a person, and then on top of that, you use that to bribe a person. I'm pretty sure your career is just about as over.
Yeah, exactly. Even if the trial ended now, I think his career would be over.
Not to mention that there's still that other case which you're probably the murderer for.
Right.
But that, my friend, is a serious offense. I would know firsthand.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to pressing charges after the defendant is convicted. I like the way he does it with that smile. I have your badge, boy. My cookie! Not my cookie! Anything but my cookies. What's the matter, cat? You got your tongue? No, whatever. I don't even care what he says. Aren't you going to tell us how it feels? How it feels to be the one who single-handedly turned a poor little girl into a murderer. I know you're just exaggerating.
Yeah. Before I do that, there's just one little thing I have to clear up.
Oh, and that's one.
Who really killed Prosecutor Neil Marshall? What? Chief Gaunt, are you absolutely right? Oh.
I come to the club of not being able to reach it. Are you absolutely correct in your statement? Yes? Okay, I guess it's over.
You are absolutely right. This piece of cloth proves who the real murderer is. Who killed Neil Marshall, you ask? It was Emma Skye, wasn't it? I'm afraid that's not possible. You see, this piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction.
Wait, let us figure this out before they say it.
Okay.
What? A contradiction?
I'm going to state something obvious, and I'm willing to bet, though I didn't look at the actual size of the cloth, I'm willing to bet... It's
the wrong side.
Yeah, the wrong size. I'm willing... Oh, the wrong side?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, that seems random, but whatever. Maybe he cut it off and then he put the handprint on it and it's the wrong side, I don't know.
Yeah.
That seems really dumb, but I mean, I've seen dumber in this game.
Yeah.
Could eat that steak.
I couldn't eat that whole. Well, let's see if we can look at it. It's kind of hard to tell what side of the vest this is. Well, okay, maybe I'm wrong on what I was saying too, though. I was thinking that the handprint was the wrong size, like, you know. Which, then again, it said they've already said it couldn't be forged, but, you know. Assuming that it was still somehow forged.
But I mean, like, wouldn't the, like, fluffy part be inside? Because it feels like that is, like, the more, like, leathery part, and the other side is the fluffy part, but I might be wrong. Maybe the fluffy part is out. I don't know how the fucking vest is made.
You know, I think you are right, though. I think,
Because the fingerprint would not hold on the other side, so he had to do it on this side.
Right. I think you're right. I think it is on the wrong side of the vest, actually, because if we look at, profiles...
Evidence, top right.
Oh. Yeah. Let's look at his vest, yeah. Well, we can't see the inside that well, but,
But the bottom half is, like, leathery rather than I don't know. Just go ahead and see what happens.
Yeah, I suppose that sounds good.
What is this fool babbling about?
I'm talking
Magic
about a
of
contradiction. And that. One that proves who the real killer is. Mr. Wright, this piece of cloth, what could it possibly contradict? Gigant, your tyrannical reign ends here. Pretty legit. Hold the piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth. So, before we possibly defeat Chief Gaunt in the face, want to have a dramatic cliff part ender?
Yes.
Yes.
End of that here.
Thank you all for watching, and see y'all next time.
Take it.